I wrote again, Ohio State fans, LOL. They just continue. I'm having fun interacting with the Ohio State fans. What can I say? But they continue to just. It's a lot of like, we're not thinking about you guys, but here's 1,000 tweets about Indiana. It's like my entire timeline's filled with Ohio State opinions about Indiana. It's like,
we got Ohio State, a grown man, to put a phone to his face and film about why he doesn't care about Indiana football.
Dude, I have people in my replies being like, he actually doesn't care. See, his last tweet wasn't about Indiana football, and then I click on his account and it's that video of him talking about Indiana football. I'm like, yeah, how long did that last? Like, what are we talking about? No, but it's like that's what it should be. Like, these two teams are on a crash course for each other, and if you're sitting on top of the perch, you can't act like you're nervous about it. But it's like, yeah, you can clearly tell with the amount of noise they're making that I think they're thinking of Michigan first because they haven't figured out how to beat Michigan in the 2020s. But after that, then it's like full focus to Indiana, which makes sense.
Yeah, will they be able to recover from an emotional rivalry game? And which, to be honest, like I've been thinking about the Purdue game a little bit. I know it's by extravaganzas, but anything goes. We've been able to talk about Ohio State freely. But
no, we talk about Purdue, dude. I think Purdue. I opened the floodgates on Purdue. Like we could.
I think Purdue could be pretty passionate on their end. Blackout game Friday night. They have Big Ten players on their team. I'm not saying they're going to win. I'm saying it's going to be a passionate fight from Purdue.
They should play with a lot more pride than they played with last year. I'll tell you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right?
Okay, am I expecting 66-0? I don't know. It's not game week yet. Talk to me next week.
You know, Indiana can clinch a Big Ten championship appearance with certain results this week. Did you know that?
Well, then
I guess we'll talk about it when we do the slate.
Yeah.
I'm jumping all around. I'm hijacking the show. I'm taking.
You are hijacking the show.
Yeah.
We kind of talked about this already, but I wrote it down twice, so I just want to talk about it again. It would be such a massive mistake if because I'll say this: the Los Angeles Rams have the 8th pick in the draft, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I hear you. Oh, I'm loving where you're going with this.
If if these,
I become a Rams fan, it'd be so easy.
If these genius we're smarter than you NFL teams that repeatedly pick in the top 10 of the draft, Jets included, are like, we're just going to wait
for Fernando Mendoza bake in the Sean McVay offense for 3 years behind Hall of Famer Matt Stafford and just let it.
Brad, I'm seeing the discourse already. Like, we're just going to wait for Arch. Like, we're just going to we'll wait for Sellers. Like, we'll wait for Ty Simpson. There's 4 or 5 guys next year. Next year's class is better, yada, 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 yada. And Fernando Mendoza is too good to be like what year was Kenny Pickett was drafted 20th, and he was the only quarterback drafted in the first round. He's not going to be drafted 20th, right? He's not going to fall that far.
There's just no way. There's too much need at quarterback. But
there's
a lot of in the markets where
all I'm saying is, Brad, I have an agenda.
Where they're like, let's go get Mac Jones. Like, who do you take next year to start for your football team next year? Mac Jones, 50+ game starter in the NFL, or Fernando Mendoza, Heisman Trophy finalist, winner. Tough call though. One guy's been doing it and can do it at a high level given the.
That's what I'm saying. With the 8th pick in the NFL draft, I have an agenda, Brad. That's what I'm putting out.
I'm just saying, in terms of starting for your team next year, I think a lot of teams are starting to take that philosophy of why just take a quarterback when we can build the team around it and just add a vet. And where I'm kind of going with this is I hope this narrative continues to gain traction, because I think it'd be really awesome if we got another year of Fernando Mendoza, because he can come back if he wants to.
No,
it's not guaranteed he goes top 10. I really don't see the reason why he would leave if he's not guaranteed first round.
He's absolutely going top 10. He's going to be the first quarterback taken. He should be 1-1. He should be a Jet or a Dolphin or a Saint or whoever had
Dolphins or Rams. Dolphins,
No,
Rams.
I'm not saying where do I want him to go. I'm saying like whoever has the first pick should take this kid. Like he's a franchise quarterback. And I think everybody gets too caught up in being like the franchise quarterback has to look like this. It's like, no, he just needs to produce in a certain way and be capable of leading a franchise. And everything you hear and see and watch about Fernando Mendoza tells you that he's not only an A+ player, but an A+ preparer and an A+ human being. So it's like, yeah, he checks every fucking box. If you don't draft this guy, it would be a major mistake. And I can see all these organizations that don't make right decisions be like, yeah, we'll just wait for next year's class. And
here's what concerns me though, because here's how I think about things. I think if Patrick Mahomes got drafted by the Jets, he would have failed.
He wouldn't have been, he just would have failed early.
That's how I see it.
No, like he would have been bad early, and then he would have went to a different team, and they would have been like, "Holy shit, this guy would have
out. He would have gone to the Vikings, and they would have won a Super Bowl. Is what would have happened.
Exactly.
Timing's right. Right. And
I'm not saying. Listen, if Mendoza goes to the Jets, like he's going to be an awesome pro. It just won't be with the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like 4 or 5 years from now, which would like be frustrating, but like it is what it is. Like it's like
I hope he makes a shit ton of money, but I also selfishly want him to come back to Indiana. Like, sue me. I think that'd be really fun if Omar Cooper came back too. I think
let's talk about Heisman Mendoza, Brad. Let's talk about Heisman Mendoza this season though, because you can vote for Fernando Mendoza daily for the Heisman. I've been doing it. I've been retweeting myself, but you can tweet at the Heisman Trophy. You can go to the website and you can vote. But there's an official Heisman Mendoza LinkedIn. My connection is still pending. I'm a little hurt, but there's an official LinkedIn. Did you see the Heisman Mendoza LinkedIn?
Yes, of course. Yeah. White Boy Rick has the Twitter handle too.
So. I know, it was awesome. He's a legend for that. Fernando was also he got the Davey O'Brien Great 8 nod. He was the co-offensive player of the week for the Big Ten. And the Indiana football account highlighted him and Alberto's fight against MS. They posted the link where you can go donate. And obviously you can grab the burger at Buffalo's.
Yeah, I agree. I want to address Colorado Krugel real quick. He says
we should go through the chat.
We should be rooting for him to go to the draft. The top 10 overall pick would be huge for the program. Totally agree. I think it'd also be awesome. I think he comes back. I think he could still be a top 10 pick because I really don't see how he regresses in the system, considering kind of what he brings. He is like, you kind of watch him. He's like raw, to be honest. Like there are times when it's not like he's perfect. He's not. Like there are times the offense stalls. There is room for growth there, and Cignetti talks about it all the time. But he still produces, and he's a baller. He throws a beautiful ball, and he's a gamer, and he can figure things out. I really don't see how he can. Obviously, there's like injury risk, but coming back would be. I don't see any harm in his game besides the injury risk. I really don't see how he could possibly regress. I could actually see how he can really confirm a first overall pick. But, we'll see. There's a lot of young guys coming out that year, like Raiola, Lag.
We're only halfway through the season, Brad. He's got another whole half of the season left to.
I know.
Something we also found out recently, the Charlie Becker fan club is strong, Brad. #CBFC TM. Charlie Becker fan club going crazy. Standing up every week. Cignetti threw a Wally Pipp reference in his post-game interview with Wisconsin.
Yeah, he basically called Elijah Surratt Wally Pipp,
which is crazy. Surratt's gonna play. Like, what do you mean? He's not gonna play.
Did they both play? Did Lou Gehrig and Wally Pipp ever play at the same time? They had the DH in the AL, so did that ever happen?
That I don't know. But it's like I was thinking about like Indiana's ability to go 4 wide and like have like the Mendoza and Hemby in the backfield, and then the Coop and Surratt and EJ and Becker on the field at the same time would be terrifying to defend.
Oh, for sure. Colorado's saying he's been on Becker since the commitment. I remember seeing he had an Ole Miss offer. Remember what I said?
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin's stamp of approval specifically for receivers.
Means he blocks.
Yeah, means he. No, not necessarily that. It means he's a freak because they only go with like think of all the Ole Miss receivers to come through. Fucking Laquan Treadwell. Obviously, that wasn't like a Lane Kiffin guy, but like it's like
Laquan
recently.
Treadwell was the
I
first
mean,
one.
I mean, that is the first one that comes to
Could
mind.
have went AJ Brown. You could have went DK.
Yeah, no.
You're like Trey Harris,
There's another guy that Dante Moncrief is actually one I was going to name.
Elijah Moore.
Elijah Moore, yeah, some really good Ole Miss receivers over the years. But yeah, honestly, I hope we go like more 5 wide with Brady and Becker. Remember, I called out how Brady and Becker need to step up, and I feel like they've been getting inserted a little more. Brady doesn't really have the production, but I see him on the field a lot more than he typically
You can
was.
tell Fernando's comfortable
Chandler
throwing
on
to
the
him.
field.
And Fernando's comfortable throwing to Becker too. Like the most underrated part of all of this, and maybe we should have seen this coming, is that Alberto and Charlie Becker are like really close. Like they're roommates. And so when Fernando is like, I'm going to live with Alberto, Charlie Becker lives with them.
Yeah,
built-in
because
chemistry.
Alberto are the future, and they should be living together.
Yeah,
So they should be building that chemistry because they're going to win a national title. Those two.
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend too much time on this. I only wanted to mention Kurt Signati versus the internet because I absolutely clobbered, and I think you should leave meme that I hope people understood. But I don't know. Big content guy went after Kurt Signati and was basically like this whole thing, and then he's like, "And you have media personality in your bio, and I also have media personality in my bio," and so I think you should leave meme. Smashed it. Pat myself on the back. Thank you. Thanks, Brad. High five.